Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Angelic View. This is the show where we help you connect with angels so that you can live your best life. My name is Maria Maas. I'm your host, and I'm coming to you today live from Southwest Florida. And joining me is my lovely co host, Ginger, and she's coming to us live from Emporia, Virginia. Hi, hi, Ginger. Welcome.
Hi there. Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you are.
Good
And,
afternoon for me.
I'm actually in Richmond, Virginia today. So,
Oh,
depending on what's going on with the family, I can be either in Emporia or Richmond, but I'm in Richmond today, although I'm enjoying a nice green aurora borealis view behind me,
I
uh,
love that.
in celebration of St. Patrick's Day with
Oh,
my
that's right.
grandbabies.
That's right. Oh my goodness. Time has just been been flying. I've been super busy. I know you've been super busy. And that's right. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. So I'm wishing everyone a happy, healthy, prosperous St. Patrick's Day. Don't drink too much green beer or eat too many green bagels or any of that kind of thing. Don't have too much corned beef and cabbage. Got to make balance is key with everything. And before we really get into the show too, I want to just mention that we're asking the angels to send protection, love, light, healing to all the areas right now that are being affected by storms. There's been a lot of crazy storms. People are under tornado watches and that kind of thing. So we want to send out good energy. We're asking Archangel Michael to come out there with all his angels of protection and help anyone that's near those areas and keep those areas protected so that there isn't too much just damage or injuries or anything like that. So I just want to say that. So,
Yes.
so Ginger, I know you've been a very busy lady.
Yes. It's been kind of crazy. I've got a lot going on in my professional life, but also a lot going on with the family. I was able to spend some time yesterday with my grandchildren at the Irish Festival here in Richmond. It was
Nice.
wonderful, very crowded, and it
Mm.
was the opening of all of the spring sports. So we also joined with a softball game and hope to make time for soccer and flag football. No, actually, it's 7-on-7 tackle for 10-year-old boys. So that should
Wow.
be fun.
Sounds like it.
So
Oh, wow.
it's, yeah, a lot going on, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's the weather's been very chaotic, but I'm choosing to just embrace it as it's a spicy spring this year. It's not a gentle spring.
Well, let's just hope it's a safe, healthy, happy, prosperous one for everyone. There's been so much turmoil going on in the world and in our nation, and let's just hope that everything calms down and is for the better for everyone. That's all we can, that's the mindset we have to keep and just keep moving forward. I see that we have quite a few people now joining us in the chat room. They're putting their questions in there. I see Dax is reminding everybody to put the little pink hand emoji, or even just any hand emoji will do. If you can't find the pink one, the regular hand is fine. And we're going to take questions. We'll go down through the chat room and try to take them in order and answer those as well as we can for you. We'll tune into the angels and our spirit guides and your angels and spirit guides, and we'll ask them to connect together so that we can give you the messages that you need to hear most that are in your highest good. One of the things I want to mention before we get started with that, though, is throughout the show, Ginger and I throw out different links. I mention different website links for different things. You don't have to remember all of them. We try to enter them in the chat room where we can, but just remember that most of the links, the majority of the links that we give out during the show, you can find on my website's homepage. Right on the homepage is like a button for each one of them. And my website is my name, mariagmaas.com, MariaGmaas, mariagmaas.com. So you can find everything we talk about there, most of the stuff. Okay, Ginger, back to you now.
So one of the things that we're really excited about is this is going to be a great month because we're going to actually have 3 opportunities to get together with the people that are interested in angels. We did 2 weeks ago was our first podcast, and then today, and then next Saturday, we're going to do a live event. That event will not be recorded, so feel free to join. You can be on camera, and we're going to be that will be through the Angelic Connections Community. And that group is just a fun place on the internet. It is very interactive. There are resources that you can download. And we do offer a trial subscription to our Angelic View listeners. And that's by going to the website. And when it goes to the checkout, just put in Angelic View, all mushed together, no capitals, no spaces. And that will give you, you'll see the price tag go from $144, which is the annual rate, down to free. So if I'm not going to give you the direct link, but if you go to Maria's webpage, you'll see the link there, although we may put it in the chat here as well.
I'll throw it in there now. You can keep talking. Go ahead.
Okay. And so next Saturday on the 22nd, we will be doing a live event where you'll be able to come on to the Zoom with us, and we'll be talking about that connections community and what people are looking for out of belonging to that community. So one of the things I know we're looking at doing is talking a little bit more about how, as an angelic practitioner, you can have that level of professionalism where you feel that it is a fair energy exchange to expect money in exchange for readings. And I know that when I first started, my first entry into direct sales with the public was actually doing taxes. And I know we're in the middle of tax season, so I'm sure you guys can relate to that. And having people come in and they're like, well, you did that so quick. How can you charge me $400? It's like, well, by the time I take into consideration all of the school that I've been to, all the money I've spent on training, all the money that I've spent on my own professional aptitude, yeah, I can do this now in a very short period of time. But we do a lot of investment, and especially those of us that are in the angelic community and choose to do things on a professional level. The continuing education doesn't end. And that also helps that we have the Angel Practitioner Academy as well, to be able to take some more courses and look at things a little bit more in depth. And I think that it is really, I enjoy it, but it is also very edifying for me as a practitioner to know that I'm doing these things that help me in my personal life as well as in my professional life as an angelic communicator. So join us next Saturday. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Maria, what are the details on that again? Are they supposed to RSVP through the Angelic Connections Community to get the link?
Yes, what they should do is they should join the Angelic Connections Community, use that coupon so that they are connected and they become a member for free. Angelic View is the coupon that Ginger just gave out. I put the links in the chat room. I put mariagmaas.com, which is my website. That's the easiest one. I have a button right on the home page that says Angelic Connections Community, and you can go to that. That's going to take you to the sale page for the community. It'll tell you about the community, and it'll have a button that says buy for $144, something like that, it says. But that's not what you're going to be charged. When you click on that, you click the little check box that you have a coupon, put an Angelic View. It'll go to zero, like Ginger said before, and you'll be able to get the course, not the course, the community membership for free. You do have to enter a valid email address. Make sure it's the email address that you want us to use to correspond with you, because that's where we're going to send the Zoom link for the event that we're having on Saturday, March 22nd at 12 noon. That's Eastern time. Okay, so you have to be in that, you have to get in the membership. We have to be able to email you the link. That's how it will work. Thank you, Ginger, for pointing that out.
Thank you for providing the details. All right, let's just dive right in. I will say that I have been feeling Archangel Raphael very much in present today. And
Mm.
I think that has a lot to do with that healing, the healing energy that I almost feel like these storms are kind of just mixing things up to allow for deeper wounds to be uncovered and healed, both emotionally and spiritually. And that's one of the insights that I had when I was, what are you doing hanging around me all day? That was the message. So that's a general message for everyone, is that Archangel Raphael is very present and working on that healing vibration, and a level of comforting and settling in a time that is very unsettled with all of these storms and the different atmospheric changes. So
Absolutely. And I've been feeling Archangel Ariel, Ariel, around a lot. And this archangel is the archangel that will help give you courage to endure whatever it is that you might be going through. And she's also an archangel that helps protect animals and wildlife and that kind of thing. And that would make a lot of sense too with what's going on in the world and with these storms and this crazy weather that we've been having, because many, not just people have problems with their homes, but animals are often displaced. And, it's really devastating for a lot of for everyone that's involved. So Archangel Ariel is around, and so you could call upon this archangel to help in these situations as well. And she works very well. It's really not a she or a he. That it just the name sounds more feminine, but this is really the angels aren't male or female. They're just spiritual, spirit. They're energy. They're energy and love and light of God. So they really don't have a gender. But with some of them, we feel the energy of them as either more feminine or more masculine. And Archangel Ariel, although the name it makes me feel like I want to say she, I feel a stronger masculine energy coming from this archangel. Name means lion or lioness of God, however you perceive this archangel to be more masculine or feminine. But I think that's important to point out. There really is no gender when it comes to the archangels and the angels. So I just want to mention that. And another thing that's been coming up a lot is I've been pulling cards. I pull cards, here and there, even for myself. And I pull on my cards for the show. I pull cards for different types of things, for what's going on, what do people in general in the world need to know right now. And I keep getting the cards that have to do with meditation, whether I pull my tarot cards or whether I pull my own cards from my deck, the Angelic View Oracle cards. Like, for example, today, before today's show, I happened to pull from the Angelic View Oracle cards the card of meditation. And it says, quiet your mind so that you may be open to receiving angelic guidance. So this is a very important thing. And meditation doesn't have to be that we're sitting there and we're chanting Om or any kind of thing like that. Meditation means just being able to quiet the mind and the mental chatter. And there's a lot of different ways that you can do that. And if you pick up a copy of my book, Angel Practitioner Handbook, a foundation guide, I go through a long list of different ways that you can do that. And this book is available on Amazon, and it's also available anywhere that you would purchase books online, in paperback, Kindle, Nook, EPUB, different formats. It's also available in Ginger's store in Emporia, Virginia, Faith Crystals. So you could pick it up there. It's also available in my area where I live here in Southwest Florida, in Bonita Springs, in a store called the Mystical Moon, right on Bonita Beach Road. You can pick it up there. You could also pick up a copy of my deck, the Angelic View Oracle cards there as well, same as Ginger Store, Faith Crystals. And there are also a couple of stores in the downtown Stewart area of Florida where you can pick up my deck and my book. And one of them is called Psychic and the Genie, and the other one is called Genie's Gems. So these are great locations, brick and mortar locations, which we definitely want to support these days because there's less and less of them and we need them. So if you're in these areas, if you're visiting, whether you live there, check them out, please.
So the first thing that we have in the chat is, what is the reason that I'm so ingrained with this building, these people in the area that I live in? So I'd like a little bit more information. Is it something that you're trying to, do you want to feel more of a release, or are you just trying to understand your affinity? So if you could, and that's from first name, last name, if you could give me a little bit more information. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and pull a card and see what that has to do. Oh, interestingly enough, the card I pulled is called Letting Go. And letting go is, well, there's the words, letting go. And this is, you can see the raindrop on that leaf is just clinging, 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 waiting until ultimately it's going to drop. And that letting go is really about the freedom that can be felt in this particular card, the freedom that can be felt by going ahead and surrendering to the gravity of the situation and moving on. So that is the card that I pulled. I don't know if that's going to be in tune with what it was that you were asking. Maria, how about you?
Okay, so I'm just, looking at that same question. And the card I pulled from my deck, the Angelic View Oracle cards, is a card of boundaries, healthy boundaries. And it says, it's okay to say no. Okay, so however that makes sense to you in this situation, there may be some kind of boundary issue or and some feeling where where Ginger was saying where you need to let go. Okay, is there something that you need to say no to in order to help you to let go? Is there something you need to say no to? So only you can answer that question.
So I am getting some additional insight coming in, and
Okay.
this is kind of an interesting one. I was taking a course a couple of years ago about mazes and how we repeat patterns throughout our lifetimes, and we'll find ourselves in a maze. And one of the things that's on the positive side is, you have those repeated patterns, you get pretty quick about understanding which turns to take and how to successfully navigate the maze. And then there are people that are in more destructive mazes that they seem to find themselves in, and they're frustrated and unable to get out of them. And one of the things that was shared with me is the opposite of the maze is the same maze. So if you think of a maze in black and white, where the black is the walls and the white is the paths, the opposite maze would be where the white becomes the walls and the black becomes the path. And it reminded me that about overcorrecting, because I've done that a few times in my life where, I don't want this, so I go after the opposite of this. And oftentimes that's just putting you in the other side of the coin, if you will, but you're still holding the same coin. To really be able to release and move into a new era that's not as a reaction to where you are, but as a conscious decision to move forward with action. It is not easy, and one of the things that happens to be one of my favorite cards, that letting go card, because I can feel that feeling of hanging on to that leaf as that raindrop does, and not wanting to go with gravity because I know what this leaf is. I don't know what's down below. So I don't know if that will resonate. The next question we have is, I would love to know if my two times great grandfather, Carl Nelson, was trying to contact me through a YouTube I watched, and her mediumship abilities last night. So, this brings up, before we get directly to that question, one of the things that Maria and I've said when we do pre-record is that oftentimes the individual that message is meant for, or what we're talking about, actually is not in real time. So there could be somebody, for example, 3 weeks from now who is watching this playback, And what I was just sharing about letting go and mazes resonates very strongly with them. So that message may actually be for somebody who's not on the call and viewing with us today. So I'm going to take a minute. Maria, I'm going to let you answer that first while I
Sure.
tune.
Sure. Let me go ahead. Okay. So this is for What a Lovely Day. I love that question. That's a great question. And one thing I would ask you, What a Lovely Day, is the reason why you got that impression. How strong was that impression when you got it? Did you get chills, tingles? Did you feel loving energy or warmth around you? Because that's a good indicator that is a way that your departed loved one is looking to come through to you. Okay, because they do find different ways to communicate with us, and our angels are great supporters of that. I pulled a card from my Angelic View Oracle cards for this, and it's the card of help and support. You see the hand from heaven kind of reaching out to the hand on earth. So it says your angelic support team is a gift from God. Please remember to call upon us. But what I feel, in regards to this, they're reminding you that they will help you connect with your departed loved ones on the other side, and they will help at the same time help your departed loved ones communicate messages to you, and they will do it all kinds, many different kinds of ways. Okay, and the reason why you felt that and got that impression is very likely that's what was going on. Okay, they were trying to get an idea or a point across to you, or just a hello, and they you something in that YouTube video clicked with you and you felt that. So if you felt that, I would say yes, it is. And then I pulled some tarot cards also on this, and I went on to pull three cards. Okay. The first card I pulled was the Page of Cups. Okay. Now, the Page of Cups is all about the Pisces type energy. Okay. Pages are messengers, first and foremost. Okay. It's a message that has to do with emotions, with love, that kind of thing. And the Pisces energy is a very highly intuitive psychic type of an energy. Okay, so I believe that they were coming through that medium show, through the YouTube and the use of technology, because spirits will definitely use technology to communicate with us, and electricity and the flow of electricity is such strong energy. It helps them communicate with us. I mean, I've had my brother who was been gone, oh my God, 9 years or so now, communicate with me through lights. There was a light that was on that was just going dimming and getting brighter, dimming and getting brighter. And my husband was there. He witnessed the whole thing. And as I talked to it, it was going dimmer and brighter, and like basically answering my question. So they will use anything and everything. Okay. So pay attention to these things. And if you feel that is very strongly that connection, it is real. I also got the page of wands following that, another page, another message. The wands very often can reflect technology and that kind of thing. Okay, it's known for business and these other things, also technology. So I feel that was a loving energy coming through technology. And then guess the final card that came up is the High Priestess. Okay, so has to do with the medium that was running the show, has to do with you and your own psychic abilities, and they're telling you that you have the power to connect with your departed loved ones. You don't really need to go to a medium because you can do it yourself, and especially with the help and support of your angels. So I hope that helps. What a lovely day.
And actually, that was exactly what I was getting, was that this was a stimulus from your great grandfather, great great grandfather, a stimulus to connect more directly, as opposed to the need to go through a medium. And what a wonderful opportunity to have that connection. So I will be excited to hear more.
Really good.
Yeah, I definitely think
Yes.
that's something that you can further that connection yourself. And I do not get that there's anything urgent in that communication. It's just a delight in the opening of the opportunity is what I got. So let's see what else we have in here. Lots of hello. Lois Weinstein would love a general reading for her highest good.
Hi, Lois. Glad you could join us today. Lois goes back a long time with the International Association of Angel Practitioners, the IAAP. She's been around with us probably almost as long as you have, Ginger. Let's see. Let's get a message from the angels for Lois. I got the card of potential from my deck, the Angelic View Oracle cards. Beautiful golden light, and you see the sailboat on the water. Okay. And it says, its potential, it says, the past cannot be changed, but the future is full of possibilities. So the angels, they don't want you to dwell too much on things from the past. They want you to look ahead and see the potential that there is in the future. Okay. And right now, there's a lot of things going on in the world that some of us may be afraid to look too far ahead. We don't want to look too far ahead. Nobody can predict the future with 100% accuracy. Okay, that's the future is not written in stone. It's based on the decisions you make from day to day. It takes you, your path can veer off in so many different ways. But what they're telling you here is just don't get too hung up on the past, because that's behind us. We can't do anything about the past, but we do have control over the future. So look ahead with optimism and move forward, knowing that there is potential for you. This is a big sign from your angels. Whatever it is that you're thinking about right now, or considering making a change for something, I feel like there's some change coming about. That there's good potential in it. That's what I'm getting. So I hope that helps, Lois.
So I pulled this card, and let me see if I can make sure that you can see it. And it is the card of ripeness. And this also can be about being on the verge of transformation, but it also can be about having a fullness of experience and a time to share. And that's really what I'm picking up for you, Lois, is that this card is saying that now is the time for you to move into an outflow period where you are sharing all of the wealth and wonders that you have put together. And we hope that you'll be active on Angelic Connections Community Connections, whichever way it goes. It's ACC. Maria and I have a difficult time because mine's way shorter's Community
Oh,
Fellowship. Hers
please.
is the Angelic Connections Community. So the community switches where that C might be. And in her case, she's got two C's. At least I only have one C. Makes it easier.
I know it is. It's a tongue twister. It's a brain twister.
But it does highlight how important that
Yeah.
need for community is,
Yeah.
and that's really what ties Maria and I together, is just that desire to be part of that community and to share and learn and grow from each other.
Right.
The next one I'm seeing is Tanita says she would love a message from her guides. She hasn't been feeling really great lately and wonders if they can give her some guidance.
Why don't I see this on her? Where are we on here?
So it's up just a little bit.
Okay. So we just did. I just like, I like to be able to see the name. It just helps me connect a little bit
It's
better.
down
Okay.
lower and it's the big red
I see
T.
it. I see
There
it.
you go.
Tanita. What a pretty name too. Would love a message from my guides. Haven't been feeling great recently. Wondering if they can get some guidance. Okay. Why don't you go first? Let me Just tune into this for a moment. You want to go first, Ginger? Oh, you are. Okay.
Yeah, I'm what I'm picking up, Tanita, is that you know, lean into it. I don't know exactly where the discomfort's coming from, but I'm getting a feeling of leaning into it as opposed to running from it, determining if it's something that requires action. So those are, that's what I'm picking up from your guides, is that it's not something to uh, run away from. So
Okay.
Maria?
So she hasn't been feeling great. So I just want to put it out there. If it's, if it's a health related type of a question, we are not, we do not give health information and things like that. We're not doctors or nurses
Right.
or anything like that.
You should
So
always consult a
always
professional.
check with your doctor if you're not feeling well. So we want to just put that out there. We're not medical professionals by any means. Well, let's just see what the angels have for suggestion. Okay. Okay. I pulled from my tarot deck the Ace of Swords. Okay. So it tells me that there's something that maybe is, swords are thoughts. There's something that maybe is on your mind that you've been seeking clarity about. What, not just this. I feel like it's not just this question today. I feel like it's something else, and that this may be causing some internal stress that may be affecting how you feel. Okay. And it could have to do with some kind of written communication that was received, whether it was something that came in the mail, whether it's physical mail, whether it's email, whether it's some information that you read on your computer or something. So it might be something to do with some communication that maybe you're still trying to work out and get clarity about. Okay. And let's see what else we have. Okay, Archangel Raphael. Oh, and you felt Archangel Raphael around today. I pulled that from my deck. Interestingly enough, from the Angelic View Oracle cards, and this is a great reminder. Who is Archangel Raphael the archangel of? The archangel of healing. His name literally means healing of God. So, whatever it is that needs to be healed, whether it's emotional, whether it's physical, whether it's relationship issues or anything that needs healing, okay, call upon Archangel Raphael. Just by saying the name Archangel Raphael, you are invoking the energy, the healing of God by saying that name. Okay, so this says, trust that healing and restoration have begun. So you want to go forward with this, thinking that whatever it is that needs to be healed, the healing is already in motion, and call upon Archangel Raphael. So I hope that helps.
Okay, and Michael says, some people have a specific angel, such as Michael, they resonate and work with the most. Is it unusual for them to be drawn to each other right now? I wouldn't say that it's unusual. I think that the affinity that you feel for a particular archangel is, it can be circumstantial. There can be a time, or it could be that is an energy that you're working with in this lifetime. If you find yourself repeatedly being feeling an alignment or feeling the presence of a particular archangel. It can also be regarding something that you're working on. So, for example, me feeling the presence of Raphael today, it's really felt I am in a very healing mode right now, both for myself as well as for others. And I've been working a lot with a healing practice this week. So it really wasn't unusual that would be the archangel that I would be feeling around me right now. Understanding and knowing which archangel is related to which concepts is another way to tie things in. And that is one of the things that we cover in the Certified Angelic Practitioner course. And we go through the various archangels and what each of them stand for and are associated with, and when you can call on a particular archangel for a specific support energy. So it's a really, if you are interested in the specific archangels, I would highly recommend taking that Certified Angelic Practitioner course. It really, really good information there. But as far as it being unusual for people to feel drawn to their archangel, that's not unusual at all. It is more unusual to feel an affinity for an archangel from time to time and not be able to connect to them when you want to. I would say that anytime I need to phone a friend, if I know which friend I need to phone, I can usually reach them, whether that be archangels or other spirit guides that I work with, including my own team of angels. I can kind of key into that energy at will. And the more you do work with those communications, it kind of goes back to the first thing I was saying early in this particular show, where, that level of professionalism, a lot of that comes with a great deal of practice. And I know when I first started working in the angelic area, I had a fantastic angelic communicator, and I'm hoping that she'll be a guest on our show sometime in the next couple of weeks. And she was just amazing. And while I knew that I could connect myself, it wasn't even a matter of feeling insecure about my ability to do it. It was just, she does it all the time. So I was like, oh, she'll be able to do this easier than I'll be able to do this. And there is a lot of truth to that. When this is something that you're doing on a regular basis and you've got a very good angelic communication practice going on, it makes it very easy to call up the information and the connections that you need for a particular situation or circumstance. Is that how you find it, Maria?
I think you hit the nail on the head. You're spot on with all of that. I love your examples that you gave. About how when you feel, you're able to call, when you go to call a friend that you need to speak to, they're there and they're available. It's almost like the vibes go out, and it's the same thing with your angels. You call upon your angels and that they already know that you're calling upon them and that they know what you need, but they just want to know that you're open to their help. So that's the main thing. And yes, Michael, if you there's nothing unusual about being drawn to a particular angel and working with that angel more than others. There's nothing wrong with that. I work with Archangel Michael in particular a lot for a lot of things. He's my go-to angel for most things, so that's another thing too. When you do this kind of work, don't feel that you have to know every single angel, and their specialties and this and that. Okay, you can just call upon your guardian angel, and you don't, your guardian angel doesn't really have a name. I mean, I have a whole meditation that you can do to get a name to use to work with your guardian angel that they might suggest to you. But it's not necessary because they don't really have a name, and you're really not supposed to name them. Okay, but they will share with you a name that would click with you if you want to do, the meditation that I have, that I offer through the course, the Certified Angel Practitioner course, which, by the way, certification is completely optional, but it is included in the price. If you take the course and you apply within 1 year, the certification is included in the course. And what I also have now, this is a great segue to this, is that I have just completed a brand new mini course, because I know when people see a course called the Certified Angel Practitioner course and they see 41 lessons and an hour and a half of video and different documents and stuff that are added, that just may seem a lot, and they see too overwhelming, and maybe some people just really can't afford the extra funds for a larger, more in-depth, more comprehensive course right now. So what I did was I created a quote unquote beginners type of a course, and it's called 5 Easy Steps to Connect with Your Angels. And it is a course that is broken down to the main things that will help get anyone started connecting with their angels. Okay, and that's it. I'm offering it right now for the low price of just $44. And if you purchase the course now, and that comes in anytime soon, I will also add in a couple of months with the Angelic Connections Community with that as well. So, I don't have that written on the website, but it was in the back of my mind that I'm thinking I'm just probably going to do that. So, because it's a brand new course. So, and like the community is a new community. The Certified Angel Practitioner course, that's been around since 2015. What you're seeing now at the Angel Practitioner Academy is the second edition. So it was a totally revised edition. I had also revised my book that went along with it. The Angel Practitioner Handbook, a Foundation Guide, this is a revised edition now. So all of these things, the bigger course and the book have been revised within the past up to 1 to 2 years. They've been revised. They've been around a long time, since 2015. So they were due for some updates. But the other course now, the mini course, is brand new. Okay, and the Angel, so I'm getting tongue tied with it now too. All these names are like, they're so similar, but yet they're different. The Angelic Connections Community is a brand new community. The IAAP, International Association of Angel Practitioners, the larger organization, that's the organization, okay? That's a sponsor of our show, the Angelic View. It's the sponsor and endorser of the Certified Angel Practitioner course. The Angelic Connections Community is something that has come off of the Angel Practitioner Academy. It's a community. It's a more of a community where we're going to have live interaction and those kind of things. And we've been doing that now every other month. Recently, we're eventually going to try and get that to be every month. And the more people that we get involved and working on it, and working with us with it, and participating, we're going to have different activities and different things for people to do. And we also want to support our members by helping them, if they happen to be spiritual entrepreneurs themselves, to get out there and network and be able to promote their businesses as well. So it's all part of that, just like the IAAP does a lot of that as well. Okay, so, I know it might sound confusing, but if you go to my website, you will get links to everything where you can browse through at your leisure and get more details and more information than I can tell you on this short show, because we do want to get back to doing readings. But there is this brand new course out there. So if you go to the Angel Practitioner Academy.thinkific.com, or if you go to mariagmaas.com and select the button on the homepage for the Angel Practitioner Academy, you'll see the courses that are offered there now, and you'll see the Certified Angel Practitioner course, and you'll see the brand new mini course. And I'm hoping to get more mini courses up there now soon too, from our members of the IAAP. I invite you to, members of our our Angelic Connections community. I invite you to create a mini course if you'd like, or even a larger course, and we'd like to get it out there and offer it through the Angel Practitioner Academy for you. So we'd love to. That's the whole goal, is to get more courses on there. So I hope that helps. And that was a great question, Michael. Thank you, because yes, Archangel Michael is my go-to archangel. I do connect with him a lot more often than a lot of the others, but I still do connect with the others as well. Raphael, Gabriel, like I mentioned, Ariel today, guardian angel. So it's all good.
So, and Michael clarified that he was really talking about people that are similarly attracted and working with the same guardian angel. And I would say that, yes, that is true. It's not unusual, but there is a natural affinity there. It creates a vibration when you're working with a particular archangel, and it's going to attract others that either are also working with that angel or that need to work with that angel. So, I think it's really amazing when I start working with my spiritual practice in a particular area to see how that bears fruit and to see how, the manifestation of others to support you, to challenge you, depending on whatever it is you need at this particular time. Uh,
Mhm.
I'm reminded of a story about somebody who was working with patients and they kept, encountering things with frustration. I said, stop asking for help with patients. That's just saying, give me more opportunities to practice having patience. So anyhow, Spirit Song would like and what is the angelic guidance for my highest spiritual path? Yes, that is the answer. The answer is yes. The answer is be open. The answer is say yes more often. Um, look at things with that childlike excitement of
Mhm.
things
Love
being
that.
new. And that is going to lead you on a spiritual adventure to last many lifetimes. I can attest to that. Let's see what else is going on in here.
I
Um,
also got for Spirit Song the Guardian Angel card from my deck, the Angelic. I can't even talk anymore today. The Angelic View Oracle cards. My own deck. I got the Angelic View Oracle cards. The Guardian Angel card. You're never alone. They want you to know you're never alone. And your guardian angel is open to connecting with you whenever you are ready at any time. You can talk to your guardian angel just before you go to sleep at night and ask for guidance. And when you go to sleep, if you have a dream that leaves an impression on you, then you will know, okay, that was my guardian angel coming in through to me during my dreams. And they'll come through to you in many different ways. The more you work on honing your intuition and your intuitive abilities, the more you will be able to connect with your guardian angel more easily because your guardian angel is always there, always talking to you, always connecting with you. But are you listening? Are you hearing? Are you feeling? Are you getting the signs? So that's what you need to work on. They want you to work on your intuitive abilities and working on exercising and honing your intuition. Okay, and there are things we can do about uh, things that we'll be working on too when we with the Angelic Connections community with those kind of things. And you could also pick up a copy of my book and so forth and find out information about that too. But I'm really excited about working with our members in the Angelic Connections community on things like that, special exercises and things that we can do to enhance our intuition. Love that topic.
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, I think that it looks like we've answered the specific questions that have been asked so far.
Okay.
I think that the the main thing is you have an opportunity this week. It's in just 6 days from now. We will be getting together at noon on Saturday, and it'll be a very interactive session. And I plan on having some more links available for you during that session as well. So Spirit Song says that she has the book. Well, I happen
Thank
to
you.
have here a brand new set of the Angelic View cards, still shrink wrapped, just waiting for someone who needs them. And these are available on Maria's website as well as from my store. And the link to my store on Facebook, it's Faith Crystals. And the website is shopfaithcrystals.com. So if you would like to get a card deck to go with your book and participate with us in that Angelic Connections community, it really is a good opportunity to be able to have live conversations with the chat as well as with the live events. We are going to be talking a little bit this coming week on that professionalism. Should you choose to become a professional angelic communicator, some of the do's and don'ts in that area, as well as some resources that you can use. And we have a card deck, as a matter of fact, is one of the resources that's available only to members of the Angelic Connections community
For free.
for free.
For free. For free with your membership. And we're going to be adding more resources as time goes to the community. And we're going to have more interaction also in the portal, in the community, plus our live meetings that we will have, which our live meetings are not recorded. So you can feel completely comfortable discussing whatever you want to talk about. It's not going to be recorded, but the downside to that is, well, you do have to be there. So we're going to try to make it different times, different days here and there to give different people a chance to be able to attend, because we realize we can't accommodate everyone's schedules. And we really are making a point not to overlap with the shows here on our network at psychic.cafe. So we want to, make sure that we can support our other hosts and not interfere with their schedules either. So we're really trying hard to make this work for everybody. And right now, if you do become a member, you're just listening to this show, go to my website. It's probably the easy way, mariagmaas.com. Press the button for Angelic Connections Community. Go to that page, sign up, use the coupon code Angelic View. Angelic View, no spaces. You will get in for free. And it's a minimum of 3 months for free. That may be extended. I don't know. We got to see where this goes. But we are looking forward to, one thing I can tell you for sure, we will be tuning in with that members of that community via Zoom, Saturday, March 22nd, live at noon Eastern Time. And you must be a member in order to get the Zoom link emailed to you. So when you sign up for the membership, make sure you sign up with the email address that you would like us to send you the Zoom link for that meeting. And that'll be completely free. And I also have a special activity planned for that day as well that I think everyone will enjoy. And I think it's something we all need. Okay, so I'm just going to put that. I don't want to give it away. You'll find out when you attend. So I just want to thank everyone that has joined us today. It's been a great show. You never know where the conversation is really going to go. We always have something in mind, and then we branch off in so many different directions, and it's great. There was a lot of great questions today. I really wish we had the phone lines like we used to have with Blog Talk Radio, because I really miss being able to talk to the people that are calling in with their questions and so forth. And I like to hear their voices. But, I'm glad, I'm not complaining. I'm so glad that we have this opportunity to do the show via YouTube, and that we have the live chat, and we are able to get you in there. But one thing we might be doing for our members coming up, and this was actually Ginger's idea, and I believe Dax is doing it also with the Tarot Guild. What we're going to do for our members is we want to be able to get you on here with us when we do the show. So if you have questions, you don't have to just type it in the chat room. You can actually be on here with us. That's, if you're interested in doing that. So just want to put that out there too. Ginger, do you have anything else you want to mention before we sign off for today?
No, I just want to, again, thank everybody for being here today. And it's just great to feel part of this community here on Psychic Cafe. And we really appreciate the support that we get on our shows. And it was really wonderful to pop in on somebody else's show last weekend. And it's a great community. Dax has an exciting show coming up on Tuesday where he's going to be talking about the art of creating luck. And I just might have to read his blog post and then tune in, because as somebody who has a tremendous amount of luck of the Irish, it's always fun to see other people's perspectives on these things.
Sounds fun.
So
is there such a thing as luck? Is there such a thing?
Yeah. What do you feel about predestination?
Right.
You could get really deep here.
You can really.
At the end of the show.
It sounds like it's going to be another fun show too. And I just, I want to mention too, sometimes I feel like with all these new things that we've been adding on, I don't mention it enough, but the IAAP has its own website since 2015. And we do have featured members who, thanks to them and their membership fees, that's one of the things that support this show, the Angelic View, and to support the website and the different things. So if you go to angelpractitioners.com, that's angelpractitioners.com. Again, you can find that button at mariagmaas.com, no problem there. I would love for you to visit that website, check out the directory of angel practitioners, check out our featured gold members, okay, because they're very important people for us. You'll see Ginger right there at the top of the list. And we have many other wonderful practitioners there. Check out their pages, you know, check out what they do, maybe connect with them and get whatever services they offer, sign up for that, because they're wonderful people, they're wonderful practitioners. They're here and they support the International Association of Angel Practitioners. They support this show, and we are grateful for that. And they are people that do what they do because they believe so strongly in angels, and they want to share their love, their light, their optimism, their healing, everything that's great about working with the angelic realm. They want to share that and spread that, not just with individuals, not just with local communities, but throughout the world. Okay, so please check that out, angelpractitioners.com. Send them a little love. So how's anything else, Ginger?
I was able to find my link that I wanted to share, so I'm going to put it into the group chat. This is a little mini course that you'll have the opportunity to, I work with Peace Community Church International, as well as the Wayshores Community Fellowship, Inner Peace Movement International, the IAAP, Angelic Community Connections.
Angelic Connections Community. It's so hard. All these names are so similar.
But, this link that I just posted is kind of a summary view of how, what my perception is and how, now I wouldn't say that I'm 1,000% aligned, but I'm 99.9% aligned with the information that's in the course that I just sent to you. And I think that when you can find things that align, especially when you kind of have a little bit more non-traditional view and take on things, that's what I love about the communities is I definitely want to send the message to the people that I work with that, we're all unique. We all have our own unique perspectives on things. And I just think it's so wonderful to be able to share and to learn from each other. And that's really what this is all about. And I hope to see people on Saturday.
Definitely. I'm really looking forward to that. It was a great meeting last time. We had the one in January, and I'm looking forward to this one Saturday, March 22nd, live at noon. So, and we will be back with another episode of the Angelic View on what date is that now coming up? 2 weeks? Let's see where that comes.
It's actually going to be April 6th.
April 6th. Okay, it'll be into April already. Wow. Okay. Yep. So April 6th live at 2 p.m. Eastern, we will be back right here with you on the Angelic View. And please give us a like. Click that like button. And you can also type comments, and even after the show right on the description page, and we will try our best to answer your questions there as well. So give us a like, subscribe to the network, psychic.cafe if you haven't done that. And I want to wish you all a wonderful rest of your weekend. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Angel blessings, everyone.
Angel blessings. Thanks.
And